Good morning. This is Kabilan from CSEB section. My topic today is agile testing. Now, the introduction is based on delayed customers, deliver production, ready value every 2 weeks, and drive development. And the next side is all about your agile experience based on managers, testers, developers, scrum masters, and the long usage of team used agile practices. The next topic is about takeaways. Takeaways is basically known as transitioning into agile testing, how testing works on agile teams, agile testing tools and techniques, and key success factors. The traditional versus agile SDLC. Traditional agile is actually nothing but requirements, specifications, code, testing, and release. Phased or gated. Example waterfall. What is Agile? Agile is each story is expanded, coded, and tested. Possible release after each iteration is what basically Agile is. Now, testing as a phase. This is nothing but code, then test. Separate slow teams. Heavyweight process. Heavyweight process such as requirements, design documents, test plans, traceability, change review boards, and testing bottleneck attempt. These are actually the phases of testing agile. These are different phases and the different steps involved in testing as a phase. The next one is automation. Automation comes after coding. That is, after we have done coding, vendor tools, records plus payback, done by testers or automation team, and the expenses. Now, exploratory testing agile. Exploring reveals unintended consequences and uncovers implicit expectations. Critical thinking, no requirements document needed. Reverse ideas, rich resources such as tools, data, people. That's just how agile change things. Whole team approach, coding and testing our own process, feedback, collaboration key, test infected developers, better tools, better designed tests. Now the team organization. Team organization basically BAs, tester, and they. These are the three team organizers like a domain expert, programmer, and tester. These three rules overlap with each other to form a agile testing organization. Now the test approach is given in the agile way: project initiation, release planning, each iterations, system test, and end game. Release to prod and support. After end game, the whole iteration release is released to the prod. The whole team approach. How the teams approach the agile or the outer markets. Team commitment to quality. Team responsible for testing. Testers get support training. Developers do testing activities. Testers and developers pair get the right people. This is how the teams approach. Now, testing is not actually a phase, but a phase similar to testing. Development is equal to testing plus coding, which write tests, write code, and acceptance test levels. Automated tests designed for efficiency, maintainability, free time for exploratory testings. Agile testing quadrants, which is basically for four types: supporting the team, business facing, CITIC product, and technology facing. Feedback guides development. The guides development are taken by feedback. Team uses feedback to improve. Testers are expert feedback providers. Feedback lets team make course corrections. Feedback examples are big visible charts, retrospectives, short iterations, and basically the stuff's reviewed by the users. Now, core practices for success: contagious integration, coding and testing on process, test environments, manage technical depth, and also synergy. Where this is taking us, the motive. Lines between roles blurred, more focus on tests. Examples are requirement, less end to end automation, automate based on ROI, maintainable tests, failures, easier to debug. This is where it is. This agile testing is taking us. Test automation pyramid. GUI tests, manual tests, acceptance tests, unit tests. These are all the layers of automation pyramid. Current trends in testing or development. Pomodoro technique for pairing planning, which is in the website www.pomodorotechnique.com. More exploratory testing or happen, lean approaches, and lots of books and websites, and more current trends are given here. Scaling up and out. Larger organizations adopt agile, more remote team members are needed. We hire them and they do the agile testing. The test tools, the tools that are used to test are GUI Dancer, Framework, BDD tools growing in popularity, GUI test drivers, standardizations, vendor tools, and etc. Testing tool perspective is based on utilities, runners, web drivers, database drivers, and other drivers. Trends in test automation is recordless playback, test architecture, planning and tracking tools, open source scenario, narrative style, and so on. The testing techniques are also team writes acceptance tests together, ROI guide, automation, testers do exploratory testing, customers participate. What does it mean to us? Now, what we take from this agile testing is ramp up skills, don't blindly follow trends, do what works for your team, more creative thinking and problem solving is what we are taking from this agile testing. Key success factors are look at the big picture, collaborate with customers, and so on. Whole team approach is saying we do our best work, agile testing quadrants. The future is what you make it. Get out of your chair on some of the points. And this is it for the agile testing PDF. Thank you.